You know, we've been talking about games raising to $80, guys. Well, we have an update on that. So, it looks like we have our first $80 game officially. And it was one that was actually shown at the Xbox Games Showcase. So, the Outer World.
So excited
I'm
talking about
so
that.
excited. The Outer Worlds 2 is kickstarting Xbox's $80 releases. This is surprising news, too, considering it is generally smaller scope and very much has niche vibes compared to other games. A few months ago, Xbox announced it was going to raise its prices on pretty much everything it releases, from consoles and hardware to games and accessories. But if you don't want to pay the $80 for Outer Worlds, there is one silver lining. You can actually play the game without the heavy price tag if you pay for the Game Pass. So you could always get Xbox Game Pass if that's something you're interested in and get it included through that. But the question we have for you now, just hearing this, is was it smart for Xbox to start with the Outer Worlds 2 as their $80 price point, or should it have been pushed to a different game to help kickstart this new pricing? So please let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear your opinions on this. I have my thoughts, and personally, I think this was a bad choice. I don't think there is enough interest in following an Outer Worlds 2. My first thought when Outer Worlds 2 was announced is why? Why are we getting a second one? I'm surprised we're getting a second of this franchise. And yeah, I don't know. I'm concerned. I also don't think games should be raised to this price point, but I digress.
Like, I get it. Nintendo is doing their $80 games. I get it. Let them. If it was me and I was running this, I would have been like, okay, let's think about dynamic pricing here.
Mm-hmm.
We have competitors who are literally saying that they want their games to be $80. What is our bottom line? How much money can we make if we make the game less expensive, under $80? Can we still either meet our line, our budget line that we want to meet, right? Or can we outpace it? Like, there are so many things to think about, but why are we starting with Outer Worlds 2? If we're gonna make it $80, why is it Outer Worlds 2? Why isn't something like Halo? Or like, I wouldn't even mind so much if it was Gears of War, because that is theirs.
I'm just afraid that this means, like, come next year when we get Fable 4, it's gonna be like $90.
Well, not on Game Pass, but
Well, sure.
I'm just saying, Game Pass is great, okay, guys? If you have not done it, do it. Because this is your way around the $80, $90 price tag. And I'm okay with that. Because I would rather be paying my, like,
I think it's
$10,
$12.
$15.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 or $12 a month.
Well, it depends on which one you have. But I
That's
pay the ultimate, so it's like $15 or something like that. But I would rather be paying them $15 a month, even if I'm not using it. I know that will still add up to $80 in the end.
Even if you play one or two, like, if you play one game a month, it pays for itself. If you look at it that way, if you want to girl math it,
Right, if you want to girl math it, it's fine.
I'm saying it though, as long as people keep buying these games that are being put to these price tags, they're gonna just keep raising the prices, because people are gonna, no matter what, they're just gonna pay for it.
Yeah.